Oh yeah. What's up everybody? New week, new video, and today's video is about and today's video is number 3 out of a series where I talk about how my Nitro finished, modern Nitro finished Stratocaster ages. I have it for 2.5 years now. I already uploaded 2 videos, so you can check it out on my channel if you want. So, but other than that, I would say let's just dive in and I will show you what changed. Do I have wear on my fretboard or not? And all the other things. So I would say let's go. So first let's unbox this beauty. As you can see, I have it in some kind of a Fender tweed bag. So I really like them. Also have a tweed case, but I don't have it in the tweed case most of the time. I have it in here because I use it a lot and I take it out a lot. And most of the time that is the Strat that we're talking about today. And most of the time I put it in my car. So it's way easier to carry it in my bag. So that's why I use the bag instead of the case. So that's the Strat that we're going to talk about today. If you have seen the first 2 videos, you know it already. It's a Fender 50s Lakers series Stratocaster from Mexico. It was some kind of a special series or special run some years ago. Special was that the guitar came in a Nitro finish. Entire Nitro finish, so body and neck is finished in Nitro cellulose lacquer. So that's pretty special. Most of the time you find Nitro finishes just on custom shop guitars. So it came in that look. I didn't change anything about the look really. I sanded off the neck and the fretboard because it was way too sticky. That is something that you can have with Nitro from time to time, that it turns out to be sticky as hell, especially when it's warm or whatever. Yeah, but as you can see already, I have a lot of dings and dents down here, or a big one up here. We have big arm wear up here, and some dings and dents over here, so you can check it. So that's the first go around, but we will check it in detail a little bit later. But I have a new big ship up here. There you can see it. Pretty heavy stuff happens there. Some kind of a Mike McCready action in a way. Yeah, but I would say let's put the guitar on the table and let's check out the details with a closer look. So let's go. So I would say we're gonna start how we started the last video. I have to say first, the changes are not so super dramatic. So yeah, maybe when you have seen the last video, there are not so many changes. Some of the reasons is that I don't play this guitar so often during the last months. Yeah, the main reason for that is that I don't play it so often during the last months, because I played my Telecaster a lot and I have a new Duosonic. There are already 2 videos about my Duosonic, so if you want to know more, you can check it out on my channel. So yeah, but as you can see, I still have these dings and dents all over the place. The checking is the same, I would say. So on the body, there's nothing really that changed. Maybe this thing up here that I don't know where it's coming from. So yeah, I have left glue residue or whatever on my guitar because there was a Van sticker that I removed a couple days ago. Yeah, but other than that, I built up this color scheme here down on my guitar, which comes from my table that I have on my balcony that has this kind of a sonic blue color. And always when I restring my guitars and the weather is good, I go outside and restring them outside. So this thing down here is getting bigger and bigger and bigger every time. So now you can see it a bit better. this thing down here gets bigger and bigger every time I'm checking it after some couple of months. So I think that's something that you really have to deal with when you have nitro on your guitars. That's a color. Once there is a big chip on your guitar, that's a leftover color will pop out super easily. As you can see, the color leftovers from the table on my balcony. As I said, I have it around here, up here, and over here. So it's because it's laying flat on the table. Something that I didn't show you in the last video really is the dings and dents and the usage over here, because that is pretty heavy stuff in my opinion. We have some small dings and dents over here, a bigger one down here, and all these little ones, as you can see, all over. So we can see this scratchy area up here. The main reason for that, it is weird, but the main reason for that is that I put a sticker here and I remove it and put a new sticker up here every 2 or 3 months, and that is from the brush or whatever to remove the sticker residue or whatever. I hope it is the right word, but you know what I mean. But I don't want to check it right now because I don't want to stop the video here now. Let's turn it over. Yeah, also on this side nothing new. I also built up dings and dents over here, and we have this armware down here, as you already know. But other than that, on the front, nothing really changed. We talked about the checking in the last video. There you can see it over here. Checking is something that is super hard to capture with your camera because it's so delicate. Yeah, I have scratches up here from my playing. I have this band plastic on my pickout up here because I always put my plaque down here. Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, dings and dents all over the place, as you can see here and here. So, yeah. Things that I also didn't show up in the last video was the wear on the side of my fretboard, so we can talk about that today. So, now we're here. I try to work it out the best that I could. My camera shows up that it isn't a super sharp image, but that's what I could do now. So, what do we see here? We have this normal color of the wood down here. There's a fretboard up here, and that white stripe, as you can see, all the way down, that is neck wear. I can show it a bit more. It goes up to the 12s. Then I have it on the 15s because I use Z for sure. A minor, E, whatever. And then it stops for a minute. Then I have it up here, that is from picking. And I also have this wear down here. I will try to show it. There you go. I have this pretty wear and worn spot down here at the neck. I will try to show it a bit closer. So that's from the tap, I would say. Here you can see it. As you first realize, I lose my color on my clay dot or my dot or whatever. It's not a clay dot, sorry. And that's how it looks from the tap. And that is from picking motion. But that is the fret where from the side. It's pretty visible now these days, especially from the sides. And I could turn it over for a second. So I had a huge chip here that chipped out of my fretboard. Then I have this grimes that I built up over here, as you can see. And grime is something and there also goes away some lacquer, but it's not a crack in the connection or whatever. And that is grime is something, yeah, that is okay for me to level to some kind of a minimum level or whatever, but I don't want my guitar to look disgusting. But everything you see here is natural wear. And I know already this will be a longer video, but instead of the first one or the second one, I wanna give you a real in-depth look of the wear. So you can see it up here. And I also have a thread wear spot up here, there. So then we can turn off the neck, turn over the neck for a while, because there's also some thread neck wear on the back, as you can see. So there's the headstock to give you some kind of an orientation. There's the big chip that came off my headstock over here. As you can see, it is a 2018 model, because some dudes wrote me messages, yeah, it's a custom shop, you're lying or whatever. No, it's not. There's some more things that I will try to capture. I will try my best to do it. So, as you can see, I tried my best. I promise I didn't capture that on camera. I tried my best to show you the thread wear on the thread, but I don't know how to capture it, but you can trust me, it is there. It is pretty visible. I changed strings some days ago, couple days ago, and it's pretty visible. So yeah, you can trust me. The fretboard, relic stuff that a lot of guys ask for, it happens. It took a while, but it is pretty visible. My girlfriend also said, oh man, what happened to your neck and whatever. So yeah, so trust me that. And that's it for the video. I hope you liked it. Give me some thumbs, subscribe, whatever. It's a pretty nerdy one. I hope I could give you a deep dive into the guitar, into the relic stuff that happened. Something that I don't mention so far is that I have a lightning change between my Strat and the color under my pickguard. So the color under my pickguard is darker than up here. But that's it for today. That's it for the video. I hope you liked it. As I said, give me some thumbs up, whatever. Subscribe, whatever.